Hi, it's Jodine Sher of Lifeology. I haven't done a vlog in a while. There's been a lot of processing going on, trying to figure out if I'm moving in the right direction, and then I had to be reminded by more than one important person in my life that one of the great gifts that I give myself and that I share with others in my vlogging and in my writing and through Lifeology is that actually, as long as I wake up every day and I know that I'm happy, I'm moving in the right direction, and that's the most important thing. It's less about the plans and the goals and ticking all the right boxes. And a very big part of my journey has been my body, my health, and my weight. It has been a challenge. It hasn't been easy. I can tell you 100 stories of 100 different diets and 100 different plans and things that worked, and losing a fortune and putting it all back on and all those different things. And then 3 years ago, this week, funny enough, it was on the 16th of February, 3 years ago, I had been at a dietitian. It was one of the low fat diets. I could have low fat yogurt, I could have strawberry pops as long as I had them with low fat yogurt. There was all those different kind of things. It wasn't sitting well with me, and I started to do quite a bit of research. And in my research, I came across a film called That Sugar Film. And when I watched that, it was impossible to ever touch sugar again. So it was a slow transition. I had to make sure that I replaced everything, because there's certain things that I really do love, and I replaced all of those things. And I really, if sugar slips in anywhere, it's usually when I'm out and I don't have much control of what's in the ingredients. Otherwise, from my choices and decisions, I do not touch sugar. But don't panic if you do drink sugar and you come over for tea. There is sugar for you. I'm not one of those people who implements my choices and decisions onto anyone else. And as I continued to do research, my body just seemed to want less and less. And protein was one of the things that I was really struggling to eat and to consume. I think that our bodies are that intelligent, really are that clever, and they know what we need and what we don't need. So a year and a half ago, I chose the vegan lifestyle. I didn't make the perfect decisions in the beginning. I started off not getting it right and getting a few things wrong, which impacted my vitamin B levels, and it took me a while to sort it out. But I have been working very closely with all of the how not to die processes from Dr. Greger. Also the starch solution. So I actually eat potatoes and love them and enjoy them. And last week was my Discovery Health checkup. I do it every year. It's not fun, because usually my results are your cholesterol's a little high, your sugar, your glucose level is a bit high, your blood pressure is a little bit over what it should be. In my lifetime, I have, within the last 10 years, whilst trying to really build a relationship with my body, I have been on glucophage and close to being having a diabetic relationship with my body, which would have been sad if I had not made some choices and decisions. I have been on cholesterol controlling medication. So these days always make me nervous when I have to go and have this health check, and I did it this year, and I am absolutely thrilled at the results. I can tell you that I am the healthiest I have been in my adult life. All the results were they were really exactly what they needed to be. The nurse was thrilled. She's known me for a long time. She was the one who helped me get my vitamin B into balance when I was learning what it means to really be a healthy vegan. So my cholesterol, which is called HDL, that lets you know how you're taking care of yourself for heart disease, it's supposed to be more than 1.2 mmol, and mine is sitting on 1.36 mmol. That usually is really not where it should be, so I'm so happy about that. And my random glucose is that's on the other page. Give me 1 second. My glucose is needs to be less than 7.8 mmol, and mine is sitting on 5.5, which I'm thrilled about. So that's the one part of the story. There's a whole lot of other ones, but you don't really need to know all of those. I also would have to look up what they medically mean, and that would take a while. But there's a reality to all of this, and that reality is that I'm still not at my goal weight. I'm about 12% over body fat, and I could do with losing between 15 and 20 more kilos. It's all written down, and Discovery now know that. I also know that. But what has shifted for me is that I understand that I emotionally eat. So even though what I'm putting in my body is really good for me and I'm seeing those results, I'm also very aware that that I'm putting too much of some stuff in my body, and I do emotionally eat. So I have made a conscious choice that if I've done so well in this process, and if my body is responding so well to this lifestyle, that I know that I'm on track, and I now need to start through the emotional processes of why I am continuing to carry the body weight. It genuinely just doesn't shift. Sometimes I can have spurts of being really healthy and following things to the T, and I lose a tiny little amount and it becomes quite heart-wrenching for me, and then I emotionally eat again. I can go completely over quantity, and I can be a very unhealthy vegan. It is highly possible. So I can eat a fortune of vegan sugar-free chocolate. I'm also palm oil free, so my veganism is for my health and for my body. My palm oil is the one place where I can say I've become a little bit of an overprotective activist for the orangutans once I've discovered so much of what was going on. A lot of people also say to me, what difference does it make if just you stop eating palm oil and using products in your shampoo? It was unbelievable. I literally had to replace everything, every single thing, my shampoo, my conditioner, my body lotion, everything. But it makes a difference to me, and that's what's important. So I also, in not eating palm oil, I've also cut out a lot of the vegan food that has the ability to already be unhealthy, but I still manage to overconsume, and that overconsuming is comfort eating, and it's really and truly just, it's my way of protecting me. So I'm in the process of figuring out what I'm trying to protect me from, seeing that I'm on such a healthy journey. I just want to go the rest of the way, so I've decided to share quite a bit of that with you. I know it's been it's not easy for any of us, and it's really not easy when I look at people who have done things like the Starch Solution, and I watch a lot of vloggers and they're sharing all of this information, and they've lost kilos and like centimeters and just so much, and I'm really struggling to do the same thing, but I'm getting there. So yeah, this is a very important message for me to share with you, to let you know that shifts and changes in your health choices really can make an incredible difference. And you actually just have to stop worrying about what the world says. And also another thing that a lot of people ask me is, are you fine to eat meat in front of me? I don't have an issue with what anybody eats. I'm not against anybody's choices or decisions. I just hope that whatever we put in our body, we know that it sits well within our bodies and it's working for us. So this week I got the confirmation that veganism is working for me. I'm absolutely thrilled about it, and now I need to take the next step, and I need to get some of this emotional work figured out so that I can go the rest of the way. Yeah, I would also love to know, if you can relate to any of this, especially when we try so hard to lose weight and then life happens and it throws us back a whole lot, and we have to figure our way back on track, which isn't always easy. Thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable. Thank you for allowing me to share who I am in this space. And if you have listened all the way through to the 10 minutes, thank you so much for hearing me out. I needed to hear myself say all of this.